About 4 years ago, a man came to the very last part of the show, and he grabbed my hand and he said, I have been waiting to get to you for such a long time. 2 years ago, he came to Hall Park right after the show and grabbed my arm again. If I cry a little tear, you're going to understand. And he said, Jimmy, he said, I was in Vietnam and I got captured. He said, I won't tell you the things they did to me. He said, but every day they would come for me and they would do their thing. He said, there came a point, he said, Jimmy, one day, he said, I knew if I didn't come up with something that would bring me up and out of myself, he said, I was going to die, just pain with it. And he said, all of a sudden, now this man's got my hand, and his steel eyes, he's looking straight at me and he's not blinking. And he said, Jimmy, he said, this one time, he said, all of a sudden, I looked up, and he said, I saw you, and you were singing Just a Dream. And he said, Jimmy, it got me through that session. He said, but the next day, they came back. He said, this time, Jimmy, I started singing it with you. I saw you, and it got me through that session. He said, the next day they came for me, started doing their thing. And he said, I was on stage singing it myself. He said, Jimmy, I want to tell you something. He said, your song saved my life. I eventually got out of there. Can somebody give the Lord a hand? About 8 years ago, out of the clear blue, I'm driving along, and I heard it just drop right into my spirit. Here's what I heard. Get ready, we'll look a C7 now. He said, I heard this. He said, you thought you wrote Just a Dream. But God said, I wrote it for you. And I can see you. Oh, yeah. And this is that song. If for no other reason it's been able to bless somebody, then it's all worth it. This is it, y'all. Just a dream, just a dream. All our plans and all our schemes. How could I think you'd be mine? Those lies I tell myself each time. I know that we could never last. She just can't seem to end. Just a dream I dreamed in me. With her I'd only let it be. Her picture is always with me. I can still hear that same mournful song. I sit and cry again. Please leave me alone. Why do I love you? How can I live in misery? I know that I won't forget you. I hope it's not too late for me. Big, big day. Here we go, y'all. Your picture is always with me. I can still hear that same mournful song. And I sit here crying. Oh, yeah. I will be back over there in just a second, and I'll come back out there and take pictures with you, and I'll do autographs. take it from the last verse. Why, oh why do I love you? I could disagree. How can I live in misery? I know that I won't forget you, but now I know, oh I know, it's never too late. With people like Dr. Richie Morris, they could be touched by a song that I've sung, and maybe by you tonight. But now I know it's never too late with people like you all. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everybody, listen to Jimmy Clanton. Jimmy Clanton. Oh, wow. He's going to meet the people in the night. You got to say hello to people in the lobby later on. Say hello to Jimmy in the lobby. Jimmy Clanton.